Your safety in Madrid and while you travel is one of our main priorities. While we understand that anything can happen anywhere, Madrid is generally a very safe city. However, we'd like to present the following information to equip you with the resources and tools you'll need to have a safe experience abroad. In our building, an emergency evacuation protocol has been established. In the event of an emergency, above all, remain calm and follow the instructions of the evacuation team who will be wearing yellow reflective vest. It's important to calmly walk to the stairwell on the side corridors and avoid both the elevators and the main staircase. Do not run or push. If your clothes catch on fire, stop, drop to the floor, and roll. If there's smoke, cover your mouth and nose and walk or crawl as close to the ground as possible. Watch out for sharp objects that may have fallen on the floor. Once outside, follow the evacuation staff's instruction to get to the meeting point. If you are in the computer lab during an emergency that requires evacuation, follow staff's evacuation instructions. Remember to remain calm while they direct you to the meeting point. The residence hall staff at Alfaro will hold a mandatory meeting to inform residents of the evacuation plan. Homestay students should ask their host family what the evacuation procedure is in their home. Pickpocketing is very common all around Europe, and Madrid is certainly no exception. They're so good, it's practically an art form. Most of the time, you won't even notice you've been pickpocketed until well after your wallet or phone has been stolen. Take extra precaution on public transportation, crowded areas, and bank ATMs. Pay attention to your surroundings, be smart with your belongings, and try to blend in. Watch out for the tourist Bermuda Triangle between Seoul, Callao, and Gran Via. There are numerous tourist traps here. When you get out, make sure to have a plan A and plan B for how you and your friends are going to make it home safely. And never take for granted that your friend probably made it home okay. Watch out for each other, be streetwise, and use common sense. On the back of your ID card, you have access to important emergency contacts. Remember to keep this card close by. If you are considering using the Syracuse emergency line, a staff member will answer the phone within 30 minutes of your call. However, keep in mind that we are an emergency assistance and not first responders. Depending on the level of support you need, you may need to call 112. Download and use the International SOS app for travel alerts, and don't forget to fill out the travel registration form before each trip outside of Madrid. You can find this form on our website or app. This information will allow us to locate you in the event of a crisis. Consent in the US is a very specific concept. However, don't assume that this concept is equally understood in Spain. Unfortunately, the burden is on women to be very clear and explicit. For example, don't accept drinks from someone you're not interested in. Also, keep an eye on your drinks at all times and watch the bartender open and pour your drinks. During your time at Syracuse Madrid, if you feel that you have been the victim of or at risk of becoming a victim of sexual or relationship violence, assault, or harassment, contact our Director of Student Life, who is the Syracuse Madrid's Title IX officer. You may also reach out to any one of our staff who can also provide you with support resources, which are available in the Student Life section of our website and app. The information that you provide is confidential and will only be shared among the Title IX staff with the sole purpose of providing you with the highest level of support. Syracuse University believes that everyone should be treated with dignity and respect. And younger generations are generally more open to all types of diversity. Speak to a member of our staff if you're concerned with how your personal diversity will be received. For the highest level of student support, be sure to follow the directions under the Student Safety Requirements section of our website. Remember, your time abroad is not a pause button on your life. What happens here happens for real.